Hey, what is up guys? So we got a bunch of stuff to go over. There's a new Yu-Gi-Oh game coming out and a bunch of new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But first off, let's go ahead and go over briefly and talk a little bit about the new Yu-Gi-Oh game that's going to be announced at Gamescom 2016. So there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh game and it's got its own dedicated booth. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a real big thing. Please, Konami, do not make it a game where you have to buy each individual cards. I just really hope they'll give us access to everything. That's what I really want, because this is the last saving grace that we have as players in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Because without Dueling Network, without Ygo Pro, a lot of players are looking to leave the game. So I'm hoping this game is going to be good. But if you guys are going to Gamescom and you can get any of the footage, let me know, and that'd be awesome. I really appreciate that. I'll give you guys a shout out if you guys are attending Gamescom. But if you guys are going, it's going to be in Hall 5.2/A030/B031. And if any of you guys are interested in Pro Evolution Soccer, it's located at Hall 8.1 and B021. PES is the Pro Evolution Soccer. It's the other game Konami is working on. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is the one that we are most excited to see, and I think that if it isn't good, I'm gonna be real disappointed. And this is like really the last saving grace for us in the community. Like, make this game good, Konami. That's all I'm really hoping for. Please don't make it pay to win. I don't care if you guys have skins, but please just don't make it pay to win. That's all I'm asking. But nonetheless, I feel like it's going to be like that. But fingers crossed, boys. But anyways, next up we got some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards to check out. So anyways, Crystal Dragon. So it says, Kaiba's dragon from his duel with Agami in the Dark Side of Dimensions. A movie card. It has its stats and effect finally revealed for the real life game. So anyways, it's the Crystal Dragon, level 6 light, 25 attack and 1000 defense. Its effect is, once per turn during the same battle step of your turn when this card battles, you can add one level 8 dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Like, can you guys imagine? You know how many targets that is? That's like, hold on, let's just go to deck edit. Let's just look at this right now. Like, seriously, if you go to monster and you go to dragon, it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be an effect. It doesn't have to have like a certain amount of like attack points. It's just like there's any level 8 dragon. It's just that's insane. Like, look how many targets are. There's 90. Well, technically, if you count these, I guess as like 6. So it's like 92 minus 6. Okay, let's see what. There's probably alternate art or something. There's like, it's like 80. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of these are extra back. Okay, so like it looks like there's probably like about 50 plus cards. Like, the limits aren't really. Dude, you can search a Judgment Dragon. But more importantly, I think what we're probably gonna search for is like the Blue Eyes Alternative. So there's a lot of like good targets just in general. You can search out like Darkness Dragon. That's pretty cool. You can search out the Mythic Dragons. That's kind of cool. You can also search those out. But yeah, for the most part, there's probably gonna be a lot more dragon support, and this card is already pretty good. It's only once per turn, but I feel like just getting it once sometimes could be enough. Sometimes that's all you need is that one search card. So that card looks pretty good. Next up, we got a really shady picture over here. But anyways, it's Performapal Gold Fang, 1800 attack with a pendulum scale of 3. Its pendulum effect is, once per turn, if a Performapal monster you control destroys an opponent's monster in battle, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. Its monster effect with normal or special, all Performapal monsters you gain control 200 attack until the end of this turn. I think that's what it says. Well, I think that's what it says. Well, either way, I feel like it's too mediocre. It's probably, like, even if this effect is, like, until, like, well, I guess if it's forever, it's still pretty mediocre at the end of the day. I don't think it's going to be used at all. But you know what? 1000 damage is 1000 burn damage, right? Next up, we got a bunch of cards in this article over here. So, next up we have the Destiny Hero Deadly Guy. So it's fusion materials, Destiny Hero and a Dark Monster. And this is, during either player's turn, you can discard one card to send one Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, all Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 200 attack for each Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard until the end of the turn. That's really mediocre. So, I mean, that's like 400 if you discard one and then you send one. Okay, that's, I don't know, the 400 boost is just not that good. Like, let's be honest here. And then we have Red Rising Dragon. So it's new level 6 Dark Dragon Synchro monster with 21 attack. And its synchro materials is 1 fiend type tuner monster plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. When this card is synchro summon, you can target 1 resonator monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except for Dark Dragon type synchro monsters. You can banish the card from the graveyard, then target 2 level 1 resonator monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them, this effect can't be activated the turn in which this card was sent to the graveyard. Okay, not a bad effect. It's like a decent little card. It's level 6, so it's like not that hard to make either. I think it's a decent little card. And then next up we have the Abyss Actor Dandy supporting character. So it's a level 2 Dark Fiend type Pendulum, 700, 700, Pendulum scale of 8. And its Pendulum effect is when you Pendulum summon a monster or monsters, you can add one face to level 8 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your extra deck to your hand. And then its monster effect is if you control 2 Abyss Actor cards in your Pendulum zones, you can tribute this card to special summon a level 1 or 8 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your hand, or that it is face up in your extra deck. You only use the effect of a co-star sidekick once per turn. Okay, I guess that's what it's called. I'm trying to think if that card's like going to be good. You guys let me know how you think about that. Like, it has a little bit of utility because like you can tribute this card to summon a level 1 or 8 Abyss Pendulum monster from your hand, or that is face up in the extra deck. I mean, I guess you could, if you make something, then you can, if you have this card, you can make something again. The problem that I see with this, like, if this card had a bonus where it was like, you know, also like a tuner, or like, I don't know, I just feel like it's not that great. I know you're able to add one, so again, you can, like, I wish was like tuner, and I wish also, like, you can summon, if it was someone from the deck, it would be much better, but overall, I think it's a little mediocre, but you guys let me know how you feel about that. Next up, we got Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon. So, its Exceed materials are 3 level 9 monsters. You can also exceed some of this card by using a rank 8 Galaxy Eyes XYZ monster you control as material. XYZ attach that, become attached to this card. This card cannot be used as material for an XYZ summon. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, then target one card in the field and destroy it. If this XYZ summon card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by opponent's monster attack or by an opponent's card effect, you get to target one Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon in your graveyard and special summon. That's not a bad card. That's kind of a cool card. Definitely decent little card over there. And then next up we have the Abyss Actor Pretty Heroine. So it's level 4 Dark Fiend type Pendulum, 1500 attack, 1000 defense, Pendulum scale 2. The Pendulum effect is once per turn, when you take battle damage from the attack of an opponent's monster, choose and activate one of the following effects. That attacking monster loses attack equal to the battle damage you took. The next effect is add one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster face up in your extra deck whose attack is less than or equal to the battle damage you took to your hand. The monster effect is once per turn. When either player takes battle damage, you can target one face-up monster opponent controls. It loses attack equal to the battle damage taken. When this monster is destroyed with battle or by opponent's card effect, you can set one Abyss Script spell card directly from your deck. Like a Fire Fist, you set it directly. Okay, back in the day, I remember that. And then next up we have the promo from the Dark Illusion, and there's also the picture of the sneak peek map, which is kind of nice. But anyways, we're here to check out the sneak peek card, which is Magical Something. I don't know if that's like the worst translation ever, or that just got lazy right there. But anyways, it's an 1800 attack with 1300 defense, level 4 Dark Spellcaster. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell card resolves, this card's level is increased by the number of spell counters on this card. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card, then target one quick play spell card in your graveyard. Set that to your spell and trap zone. You can only use this effect of Magical Something once per turn. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I'm just trying to think of like what quick plays that we have that are like really relevant. I feel like we got Book of Moon. Maybe like forbidden, like the forbidden like lances, chalices. It has to be in your graveyard too. I don't know, like, I don't know. Do you guys? Okay, let me know, guys. What are the good targets that we have like right now in the game? I don't know if it's gonna be very specific to a deck. I don't know. You can maybe play in spell books. What is that? What was that spell? Is it Spell of Fate? Hold on. Spell book, and then we go to spells. I forgot what that card is. Let's go to the quick play. Like, Spell of Fate. Yeah, I was right. That was the quick play one. Like that's Spellbook Judgment, quick play. Like, why was that card a quick play, man? All right, and then we also have the Abyss Actor. So this apparently was shown off at some like looks like some like a video from the OCG. But anyways, it's the Makai Gekidan Abyss or Abyss Actor Extra. So it's like it was like the other card was like called Sidekick. But anyways, it's a level 1 Dark Fiend type Pendulum effect monster with 100 attack, 100 defense, Pendulum scale of 3. Its Pendulum effect is you can only use the Pendulum effect of Abyss Actor Extra once per turn. The first effect is if your opponent controls a monster, you special summon this card from the Pendulum zone. The monster effect is you can only use the monster effect of Abyss Actor Extra once per turn. You can tribute this card, place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster in your Pendulum zone directly from your deck. Well, okay, see, this is the thing I was talking about before. It was like, okay, if it was from the deck, it'd be good. Also, you can't activate the Pendulum effect of Abyss Actor Extra for the rest of the turn. Also, You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except for Abyss Actor. Oh, okay. So there's some downsides to the card, but already just looking at it, like just being able to place one. That's crazy. Trigger this card and place one Abyss Actor pendulum directly from your deck. I don't know, like, it lets you go for whatever you want, but yeah, there is some downsides to it, but if the Abyss Actors are good, then there's really no downsides to this card. This card is literally insane. Just throw that monster in your extra, and then at that point, it looks like what they're trying to do with this is like, they're trying to be like, oh, it's not that broken, because you don't get like, it's not a scout, search out the other one, place it, perfect scales, right? But this is like, you get to search out for whatever other one you want for the scales. I think it's a pretty decent card. I mean, I don't know much about the Abyss Actors. You guys let me know how you feel about that. But the card that I think is actually like the most cool out of this, in my personal opinion, is the Galaxy Eye Cipher Blade Dragon. But let me know what you guys think of some of these cards, and I'm hoping, like I said, guys, that the new Konami game is going to be pretty cool at Gamescom 2016. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on any of the cards that we talked about down below in the comment section, and if you think they're too OP or not OP enough. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys give the like button a titty slap, and I'm signing out.